Wanda, welcome to this week's episode of your favorite school news show, Tribe Talk. I'm Peyton Coppola.
And I'm Bridget Connors. Today we will cover Vaccination, Alive at 25, College Board, and Man on the Street.
Over the past few years, there has been much controversy on parents' decision whether or not to vaccinate their children.
Paris King has more on the story.
Thanks, Bridget. There's a new controversy in today's news. The rise of unvaccinated children is now a new topic spreading amongst the people. As the idea of vaccinations causing autism spreads, people have become more insecure about vaccinating their children. However, we know that vaccinations are the safer route to take, and here's why. Vaccines are considered to be safe. They are rigorously tested and go through many rounds of study, examination, and research before they are used within the general public. The overwhelming bulk of research and evidence shows that vaccines are safe and that the side effects are rare. Side effects that do occur are typically mild. However, there have been recent outbreaks in the Charleston area. The College of Charleston says 8 new mumps cases have been confirmed among the campuses. These new cases bring the total amount of outbreaks to 51 since the college announced the outbreak in September 2019. Mumps is a highly infectious viral illness that can be very unpleasant and sometimes can lead to serious complications. Anyone who hasn't been vaccinated can be affected by mumps. You can prevent mumps by getting the MMR vaccination, which is 95% effective against getting the illness. I'm Paris King reporting for Tribe Talk.
So I've done the ice show 2 times, this will be the 2nd time. I've put well over 30 hours into the ice show. My favorite part of the ice show is getting to see the little kids because all of their hard work, it's just precious. So being an adult skater is very different. It's a lot harder. There are a lot of things that come much easier to the little kids that I have to, so something that might take, 2 months for a kid to learn might take me 6 to 7 or 8. But at the same time, it's a wonderful opportunity to stay, fit and healthy, and I just love it.
Hi, my name is Noelle Francis. I'm a figure skater at the Carolina Ice Palace and I've been skating for 11 years. My favorite thing about the ice show is that it brings families, friends, and all the ice skaters together to, welcome in the Christmas season. Usually I try and listen to music and meditate before I go out on the ice. And you always make sure you have a jacket, so you can stay warm. But once I hit my routine, I'm calm and I'm usually able to execute the routine.
My favorite part is really just the whole experience, just being on the ice in front of all the people, and at the end everybody claps for you, and it's just a really good vibe, and it's you got all the support, and it's just super fun. You meet a lot of friends along the way, and you get some strong bonds with the coaches and other skaters, and it's just a really cool experience.
More concerning health and safety, we dig into Wando's new mandatory driving program.
We now turn to Luke Antley to learn more about this new program.
Next year, Wando will add a new requirement to obtain parking privileges on campus. The program, Alive at 25, is aimed to give students new tools in safe driving. With many students affected by car crash fatalities at Wando and around the U.S., it's become a nationwide issue. Let's take a closer look at some statistics from the CDC. About 75% of serious teen driver crashes are due to critical errors. Examples of these errors include lack of scanning that is needed to detect and respond to hazards, going too fast for road conditions, and being distracted by something inside or outside of the vehicle. At least 46% of teen drivers and passengers who died in passenger vehicle crashes in 2017 were not wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash. Research shows that seatbelts reduce serious crash-related injuries and deaths by about half. We interviewed a student to see his opinions on the new requirement.
It's going to be safer for the kids, and that's just all what the school wants and what the parents want. It's just for them to be safer and get a better experience of driving because they've only been driving for a little bit. It shouldn't be required to be forced upon the students because we already take the class just to get our driver's license. So I think that this class could help them teach it, but it's more just like hands-on experience and just being in that scenario just to know what the right decision is to make. But I do think this class would help because it gives them a little bit more insight on how to act upon those actions. I haven't myself signed up for it yet, and I'm planning on taking it soon just to get out of the way, because I do want to drive here and I don't want to take the bus, but I do think it should be cheaper, not free though.
The program costs $40 and is taught by the Mount Pleasant Police Department. Classes are filling up, so be sure to register on Wando's website. This is Luke Antley reporting back to you, Peyton.
Thank you, Luke, and don't forget to sign up. With seniors beginning college next fall, Wando has helped with the process by inviting many College Board representatives from colleges statewide.
This has helped the process by helping students apply and with fee waivers.
Independent thought is very, very important, and that's only obtained by someone who has this commitment to educate themselves. If we would increase the South Carolina college graduate rate by just 5% in the state of South Carolina, it would increase personal income by $6.9 billion annually.
This day gives students opportunities to meet with college admissions representatives that will help guide them through the process, or even give them reassurance that they are on the right track. It will definitely help provide a sense of relief and extra motivation to get started. Also, not all students have access to be able to travel to all the colleges that they are applying to, so it's super helpful for them to be able to come here. Some students may have access to private college planners, while some may not have access to a computer at home. And this event helps even the playing fields so that all students have the opportunity for a higher education.
Cumulatively, there have been about almost close to 50,000, 47,000 students across South Carolina that have applied this way. The strength of America is not the gold in Fort Knox or the weapons of mass destruction that we have. The strength of America is the sum total of the education and character of her people.
What's up, Warriors? I'm Trad, and you're watching Sports Talk.
Big dubs only, baby!
Our winter sports have finally begun, with girls of all grades showing their football skills in the annual Powder Puff Tournament, with the senior citizens placing second and the junior troublemakers taking the trophy home to team sponsors Mr. Sneed and Miss Gershon. We'll see next year who takes the trophy home. Our basketball teams are in full swing, with girls and boys playing West Ashley, Charleston Math and Science, Bishop England, and Somerville High School. The Lady Warriors destroyed the competition, beating West Ashley 69-27, Charleston Math and Science 74-18, but unfortunately took the L against Bishop England. Although they lost to the Bishops, the girls came back and beat Somerville 61-51. The boys lost to Charleston Math and Science and Bishop England, but made up for it, beating West Ashley 44-40, with Sam Layden leading the team with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Here are some highlights from the home Somerville game. Sam Layden led the team again with 13 points. Tyrese Williams with 10, Thomas Oppold with 6, Marquise Witten with 3, and McCready Andrews with 8 points, completely bodying a player on the opposite team. The boys won 57-52. That's it so far for winter sports. I hope you guys have a relaxing holiday. Once again, this is Trad Bird, and you've been watching Sports Talk.
Each holiday season, Wando's Spanish Club teams up with the Low Country program Abrazos. Abrazos is a bilingual preschool program that helps out young children learning English as well as their families. Today we're at Midland Park checking out their holiday event.
I am Miss Windsor, and I am a Spanish teacher at Wando. I teach Spanish 2 and 3, and I'm also the sponsor of the Spanish Club. I would definitely say that this program, the Abrazos program that we partner with each year, has a huge impact on all of our students at Wando. It takes the students out of Mount Pleasant to a new area here in North Charleston and allows them to meet people from different cultures. It allows them to speak to the little children and to meet the moms and to practice their Spanish. So I've really seen that it kind of opens their eyes to a world outside of Mount Pleasant. And it also, we as teachers, we love seeing them interact with the students. And I see that after this event, the students are more interested in Spanish, and a lot of them tell us afterwards that, hey, I think I want to continue with my Spanish.
¿Cuál te gusta? ¿Todos? ¿Ese?
My name is Josefina Solano Basilio.
And my name is Juana Hernandez.
In this program, they teach you how to speak more fluently, and maybe bad, but they help you to learn.
We learn about family, how to take care of family.
When we go to the doctor or we go to
kids school and talk with the teachers or
at the bank, anywhere, sometimes they have a translator, but sometimes not. So you have to speak because that way you can save money and time.
This is Daniel Reinhardt reporting for Tribe Talk.
With the holidays in full swing, we turn to Cameron Pace to see how Wando students are spending their holiday season.
I'm Cameron Pace, and here I take the streets to ask Wando students some of their favorite things about this upcoming holiday season. What is the worst present you've ever received?
That's a hard one.
One year I literally got coal in a stocking. It was miserable.
Probably a toothbrush. I got a Clemson shirt, and it was pretty gross looking.
I got socks for Christmas.
I got rainbow underwear.
Some socks. Yeah, socks are bad.
Gloves that someone knitted for me.
Oh yeah, my grandma, I don't know, she just likes to make ugly stuff.
I got like a belt, and I was like, I don't know.
I don't think I've ever gotten any bad presents. What is your favorite holiday tradition?
Typically we have choo-choo trains like around the tree and it blows up smoke, and so like the whole tree is covered in smoke. It's really cool.
Spending time with family.
No, so we have Hanukkah and it's 8 nights, and so we have something called a menorah, and there's 9 candles on it. One of them lights up each of the 8 ones, and it signifies, so like thousands of years ago or something, there was a city and there was no light or something, and there was only one candle that someone lit, and for some reason it stayed on.
I like waking up sort of early and going down and opening some gifts.
Every year we get a bunch of nerds ropes and we all eat them at the same time.
Last year I was Joseph at my church, and that was pretty cool.
Getting my Christmas tree with my family.
Yeah, me too.
Opening presents with my family, probably.
Picking up pecans off the ground.
My family has a big oyster roast on Christmas Day. It's a lot of fun.
I like to wake up in the morning.
Do presents with my whole family.
Just eating food that my grandma makes.
I like decorating the tree.
What is the best present you've ever received?
The best present I probably received would be a tennis racket.
To be my PS4 from my great grandmother.
Socks.
Food.
My dog. A man made of money.
I received AirPods last Christmas.
A new pony.
Alienware.
What is your favorite holiday song? Will y'all sing your favorite Christmas song?
Absolutely not. Jingle Bell Rock? I don't know.
Can you sing it?
It's like rocking around the Christmas tree. I don't know.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
No. I'd say Rudolph.
Can you sing it?
No, I can't sing.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Can you sing it?
Yes.
What Christmas Means to Me by Stevie Wonder.
Do you want to sing it?
Oh God, no.
You want to build a snowman or ride our bikes around the hall? I think some company is overdue. I started talking to the pictures in the wall. Hang in there, Joe. Okay, that's all
My name is Dylan Fisher, Dylan Fisher. I'm going to tell people that I'm visually impaired and I don't have very good eyesight, and people should know that, because if people are walking by or staring at their phones, they should know that I can't see well. At age 9, I started noticing that I couldn't see really well. You know, that felt kind of terrible.
I think it's always tough for a parent to hear that. To be honest, he was 3 years old, so we didn't think a whole lot because he still had vision. He started bumping into things around there, walking around, but it wasn't until he was in 3rd grade when you have declining vision, when he did, and that's when it started to hit us. And it was tough. Because you don't want to hear that one of your children's going to go blind.
I felt very upset. I mean, for an example, I tried reading a piece of paper, and that didn't work. I have a cane now. I also have my parents to guide me and help me through the situation.
He doesn't dwell on it. He doesn't really talk about it. He doesn't ever feel sorry for himself, which to me is just wonderful. But he just doesn't let it bother him. It's just, he just goes with it and knows that that's how it is, and just does the best he can.
I'd say that Dylan has definitely been able to overcome his disabilities. He always wants to talk and be a part of it, so he'll always try to the best of his ability participate. Even if he can't see the best, he can still listen and get the main point of what we're doing in class.
His younger sister asked me once, can you imagine if Dylan wasn't blind and didn't have autism? And I said, I can't even imagine it at all. And she said, well, what do you think he'd be like? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Dylan is Dylan. And he's a happy guy. He's an amazing person, and he does very, very well.
I felt proud about getting my Eagle because it was pretty hard, and my project took a lot of time, and I was thinking I would never get my Eagle, but I did get it.
The world of Dylan Fisher is an interesting world, and I can't imagine life without him. He's taught my wife and I what's important in life. It is family and our children's success. I love the journey with him. I love scouting. I love finding out what he's doing in school. I love the people I meet, like all of you. It's just a great journey. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Thanks for tuning in, Wando. I'm Bridget Connors. And I'm Payne Capola, signing off.